Welcome to this short demo on how to use the Disability Resources online portal to set up flexibility agreements with professors. With the latest version of our software, Accessible Information Management, the process of working out agreements with professors on flexibility of assignment due dates, attendance, or class participation is easier and more interactive than ever. Let's take a look at the new process with our fake student, Tony Tartan. Tony has accommodations of both flexible assignment completion dates and flexible attendance. They already use the portal to request those accommodations for their classes. As soon as they put in their accommodation requests, each of their professors received an email that notified them of the accommodations. That email included a link for the professor to propose flexibility parameters for their class. After the instructor proposes the flexibility they can offer, the draft agreement goes to the student's primary contact at Disability Resources for a quick review. Occasionally, we may reach out to the professor to suggest changes on a student's behalf. Once the review by our staff is complete, we will send the agreement on to the student for review. Tony has a flexibility agreement waiting for one of their classes, course 15112. They will log into the portal and click on Flex Plan. On this page, they see a list of all flexibility agreements or flex plans in process. If an agreement is showing as waiting for student response, that means it has been drafted by the professor, reviewed by our office, and is awaiting your review as the student. Tony will click on the agreement and review it. They have the option of accepting the agreement as is or making changes and clicking Update and Request Review. If they make changes, the agreement will go back to their primary contact at Disability Resources, who will work with Tony and their professor to reach a mutual agreement. In this case, though, Tony is in agreement with the flexibility proposed by their professor, so they will click Accept Agreement. Once the agreement has been accepted by the student, it's ready to use and shows as completed on Tony's dashboard. You can view completed flex plan agreements at any time to make sure you're staying on track. If a flex plan is showing as not initiated, it means that your instructor has not yet drafted an agreement. If this happens, we encourage you to contact your professor and Disability Resources for assistance. Also, if you would like to request changes to an existing agreement at a later date, please reach out to your primary contact at Disability Resources to discuss your situation.